right, and we're ready to qualify for the IMSA Hagerty series at Sebring. Oh, did I just get a black flag? No, I think I just barely avoided a speeding penalty there. Forgot my pit limiter. And we are going into this race with very little practice besides some practicing that I did yesterday for the Sebring 12 hour. I intended to get some more practice laps in before this race, but I had some issues with my setup. Some of you can relate. For whatever reason, if one of the Oculus hand controllers, touch controllers, batteries is low, it will not let you use the headset, even though the touch controllers are not required for iRacing at all. So we figured it out, just barely got in with time enough to qualify. I was ready to start at the back, but since I've been practicing, figured it might be good practice as well to drop some fuel and get a qualifying run in, just so we're not at the very back. Strength of field, I believe, is 1938. So, I mean, not that high, but pretty high for the races that I've been a part of thus far. So just going to get whatever I can get. Try to keep a real clean race and get some practice in for the Sebring 12 hour coming up in a few weeks here. Blew that. I still don't really have plans to regularly upload on this channel with these weekly races. The focus, I think, is still going to be streaming the endurance events and special events. But I figured it would be a good one to do, and might as well since I'm going to run the race anyways. So we'll see what we can do here. 45-minute race. Without the fuel capacity limits that this series puts on the LMP2. Whoa. Without this little hiccup there. Without the fuel capacity limits that this series puts on the LMP2, a fuel stint at this track is about 40 minutes. So 45-minute race will feel just about like a regular fuel stint, and you'll have the little pit stop break in the middle. Okay, 148.54, that's pretty consistent with what I was running last night. Wow. So yeah, the leader's running a 145.58. I don't think we're going to have much for him there. But I'm 4/10 up on this lap already, so we'll see what we can do. I'm running the same setup that we're going to be practicing and running for the 12 hour, put together by one of our drivers, Josh. And it's feeling very good. I lost some time in that corner. That was operator error, though. Okay, so I'm about a half second up from my last lap, currently P12. If I can get a good corner, maybe I'll get just under 148. Sliding. Ooh, 148.006, almost. But I'm happy with that, P10. We'll see how long we can hold that position. Leaders are running very fast. 145.5. And yeah, we've got quite a bit that are in our sort of zone. The number 36 car when it comes to iRating, so I might be getting passed by some of these guys. We'll see how I can hold this pace, and especially with a heavy car. And that's the session. So let me put fuel back in. That would be bad. Okay. Got somebody that knows a buddy in this race. All right, I'm gonna quickly wipe my lens here. Sorry if it's a bit scratchy for a minute. Okay. Sorry, I hope that didn't make anybody seasick. And I also want to say thanks to anybody that's watching. I know that the watching a VR video on a screen can be a little bit disorienting sometimes, especially since all you're seeing is, I believe, my left eye. Could be my right eye. But if it's a little bit off center, that's why. But I'll try not to move my head too much for you. We won't have a bumpy ride, even though Sebring's a properly bumpy track. I'm going to go ahead and turn my tires off right now. Put fuel down to, it's going to be a short stop. It's just going to be at the end of the run here. So this actually setup works out nicely, this car track combination, because it's about 1 gallon of fuel per lap. So I'll just get us down to maybe 6 gallons. Be ready with that. And we'll adjust as needed when it's time to come in. Still haven't set up my auto refuel with pit crew. I know that it has the ability to do that, just haven't set it up. I should have shown the livery that I'm running. It's actually the original Daytona 500 livery that Dylan painted up for us here. It kind of incorporates United States, Portuguese, and Mexican flags. Kind of represents our driver nationalities. Pretty sweet livery, and it never got run, so I just run it in this series. But to tell you the truth, most of my races in the Hagerty series have been in GTs. These LMP2 boys are pretty serious or pretty brain dead. It's one of the two. So hopefully we have a nice clean start here. There's lots of passing opportunities, lots of side-by-side opportunities in this track, but also lots of bumps. Woohoo! I took a big break from driving after the Bathurst 12-hour, which was an absolute, I mean, it was an awesome race. It was great. But it took a lot out of me, and I just wanted to take a little break from iRacing afterwards. So I took like a week off. Plus, I didn't own a lot of the tracks that were running. So just decided to do some other stuff this past week. But the Bathurst 12-hour was our second event as a team, and it was a huge success. We ran two teams, one in a 911 that I believe they ended up finishing P5, and they made it all the way through their first session. And then we had a second team in the BMW M4 that we got wrecked out pretty badly in our first race. So we restarted in a second session and ended up coming in P3. Had a technical difficulty that put us back to 31st or something, maybe 21st, 31st. We were way back, but we're able to fight back up to P3. So that was a really fun race, and getting jitters as it's time to get prepared for Sebring in the next couple weeks here. This will be my first time running Sebring, much like Bathurst, and I'm going to shut up so I don't wreck here. Been curious how these turn ones are going to go. He's going to tuck in. Oh. Dang it. Oh boy, that was my fault. I'm not used to driving that offline. Okay, well, sorry guys. Oh my gosh, what a start. Well, let's see who we can catch. That's a lesson for me. I was trying to get around some of the madness around the outside. Should have just tucked in line. That was stupid. See who we can catch, though. Almost a really gnarly re-entry there. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so we weren't the only spinners on the first lap. Still a yellow? Okay, cleared. Well, now maybe we can get some overtake practice on these guys. Qualified behind me. This guy in front did. Well, we're definitely going to have to get around this guy. He's a little lost. Okay. Barely missed him. And we got former P4 on our butts. He's probably going to be wanting to work back up to the front just like us. Sneak to the left here. Honestly, a heck of a pass on that GT. That was fun. Maybe a little too hairy, but we made it through. Let's see if these guys are pulling on us here. 4.2 seconds. There's a position. Oh, didn't get the car slowed down. Just gonna let him go. No point ruining his race. Yeah, he's pulled decently on us already, so it's probably the right decision. Not getting the car slowed down enough there. Cannot touch any curbs in this car as I run up another one. They do not like the curbs, and I see tire smoke. Okay, there's another position. These guys are getting into each other quite a bit. Allowing us to catch up. Oh, that felt good through there. Still working out exactly where I want to shift through those S's. Don't think I've worked it out perfectly yet. Hug the wall a bit more. Picked up a little time there. It's amazing how well the car stops if I apply the right pressure. Oh, steering wheel mount just came a little loose. Okay, can't be yanking on this wheel for now. Yeah, these guys are all pulling away from me here. Got to see where I can pick up some time. These guys are going to wreck again. Caught a couple tenths on them there. Tried to get greedy in that corner. Really pushing to stay with these guys. No. Damn it. Knew that was coming. I'm lucky it didn't snap into the wall. Man, my line through there is funky. Dang it. I was within a second. Maybe they'll touch again up there. I should be down more in the 48s. I don't know if I might have gotten a little damage or if it's just me. Let's see what I can do. I think mainly carrying more speed through every corner will help. Except for the last corner when I put it off into the grass like that. Full on shift, downshift, turn, wait. Okay, that was good. Just got to be patient to get back on the gas. Yeah, that felt much faster, and they still pulled 2 tenths on me, so they're just quicker. 148.1 though. Okay, 198. Okay, death curb. The sun. The orange sun. Thanks, iRacing. Catching some GT lap traffic. About time. Okay. Just hold your line. It's a 0x, but what the heck? Maybe that was my fault. Didn't think it was going to pack the LMPs back up like this. Wow. I get a run here. Oh, slid a little bit. That was busy. Around the outside. Oh, he pit? Ah, he pit. Woo! That was crazy. Wow. I mean, I know there's traffic, man, but holy crap. No. Oh, man. How much fuel do I have left? Might just pit now. Just gonna see if I have any damage. There's gonna be some people that pass me, and then I'll pass them when they take their pit. I mean, if the car's damaged, it's best to just get it fixed now or see what the damage is. It doesn't feel too bad. No damage. Okay, so I'm just gonna be ready to launch here when fuel's done. Well, that was a bit of an exciting race. I wish those guys had been able to maneuver around the GT traffic a little better because there was no need for that bottleneck. Like the LMPs can get through the GT crowd so quickly. There was no need for that. I'm not going to be Mr. Know-It-All on the radio because I did send it in a place where, I mean, I had a run. The guy was taking his time, and it was the second time or third time that I had come up against his butt like that. But you got to be able to just confidently get around these cars if you're going to be in a multi-class race, I guess. Like, I know that they can be unpredictable, but these cars are just so much faster. Like, wait here. This is not the time, and then just come along the right side. See, that was so not necessarily fast, but drama-free. Oh well. We're not going to finish 15th, I hope, because we'll maybe be able to catch one or two spots when they pit. And now I'll have some open air to run good laps for a little while. So I won't be able to blame it on somebody. That was lap 10, though. We'll definitely take another look at that after the race. Well, he just disconnected right in front of me. That was weird. But I don't have to get around him, so that's good. And that was kind of a dumb pass move by me, but at the same time, I want to try to figure out where the stupid pass zones are and where the good pass zones are. I'm going to have just about enough fuel to get home. A little slidey. Let's see where my tires were when I came in. Oh, kind of fine. I'm really not going to push too hard to get past these guys because might just do some of my fuel saving for me. Do not want to have to take another pit stop. Whew, little wiggle there. Sorry, Juan, I blew the corner. That was my fault. Okay. Get back into a little bit of a rhythm here. Check fuel on the back stretch. Getting a lot of frame rate issues just recording and playing at the same time. But that's not what was causing that guy to blink around like crazy. Perfect. They're hitting their fuel stint there. End of their fuel stint, I should say. Somehow still in 13th. Unless people have just wrecked out. I assumed we would have fallen back more than that. But I guess this is telling me I need to do more AI races here and maybe one more of these, although there's only one day left of this track here, or this series at this track. But I needed to be a little bit more comfortable in traffic, know where I can send it and where I should just tuck in behind. Because that past corner that we just went through, where I came into contact with that guy, that is one of the corners I struggle with, even just hot lapping. So I probably should have known not to try to take the inside line away from him there. Unless when we look back, I was totally clear and he just came down. It's possible if he's not able to see or doesn't have his spotter or didn't hear it or something. So we have about 8.6 laps of fuel. 16 minutes left, so it's going to be cutting it close, but I think I'm okay to not fuel save. About 1 minute, 50-second, 48-second laps. So that times about 8 laps of fuel is about 16 minutes. It's under 16 minutes. So hopefully should have enough to just drive my regular pace and get to the end of the race here. The leader's catching us. That's crazy. Dude's quick. He's probably just been running away from the pack since the beginning of the race. It's going to be interesting here. I think we'll have enough fuel. When I pulled into the pits, I was fully expecting to see like 10, 15 seconds of optionals. And when I didn't see that, I forgot to double check the fuel that we were putting in. But P12. Oh, the leader hadn't pit yet. Okay. So we won't be getting lapped today. Doesn't look like we have enough to catch this guy in front of us on pace, but I believe I've seen him spin twice this race. Not like I've spun twice this race or anything, but maybe there's a chance we can catch him. Maybe there's a chance he's about to pull into the pits right here too. Actually, maybe that's what it is because he's P9. We'll see. Nope. Man, that A post, is that what they call that? Beam on the front left of the cockpit just perfectly obscures the apex of that corner. Whoa, forgot to get down to first there. Man. But yeah, that fat post right there gets in the way of the apex of that corner. Thanks, Jim. I see him. We'll catch him at the back straight, looks like. Wow. Yee! Put one wheel off there. Don't want to do that. Right there is where you can't see the curb that you need to see. You got to figure out a different turning point. That wasn't terrible, but it's a weak spot. I might actually need a fuel save here. Yee! Wow. It's almost like they knew I needed to slow down and fuel save, putting a parade of GTs in front of me. Giving the lights. Ooh! Sorry. Do you have your spotter, bro? Feel kind of bad about that one. Well, maybe that's what I get. And I get another bump. Thank you for that. Well, this is a fun race. This is a learning experience for everybody, isn't it? Ooh-wee. Be patient. I don't want to have any more problems this race. Man, he had to pit. Almost did the same thing there. Guess it's the rear tires starting to go on me. I just got to be patient with the gas. This is going to be close with fuel, boys. Didn't figure this many spins into my very tight fuel calculation. There goes my low fuel lights. Short shift. Tuck in behind this dude. Oh, wait. Now this Lucas Poirier guy's right on us. Oh, man, now I'm going to have to push. Oh, this is such a confusing strategy. That wasn't the white. Yeah, you're right about that. The little airport lights are turning on. That's kind of cool. I hate to let that guy just pass like that, but oh, we got 0.9. Oh my gosh. Is this going to be the white flag? I'm going to have to do a splash and dash. This sucks. Oh well. Oh boy. Disaster. Freaking locking it up into pit road as if that's going to help. Look at, he had to pit too. So let's see what we can do here. Got optionals now. No tires. Oh, just absolute disaster. Let me go. Keep the pit limiter on. Oh my goodness. Whoa! What a move by that dude. What blue flag, Jim? He can't catch me. No, that's not true. He'll catch me in like a couple corners here once he's through the lap traffic. Whew! That was a interesting way to come back out. Woo! That was stupid. Oh my gosh. Don't let go of the wheel, Clayton. Okay. Losing some safety rating on this one. 14th, man. Bummer. Well, we got to review some incidents now. We got to see the start, first of all. Because I totally binned it myself. To me, oh, he called me an idiot. Okay, whatever. Get over it, man. He passed me. I don't know what he's talking about. That's the guy that shot past me in turn 2 of the last, maybe turn 3 of the last lap. Whatever, bro. You came in P4. He split up his race with P5 using me, so I don't know what he's so worried about. Okay, let's get this chase cam going and see the move around the outside that I probably shouldn't have made. This was calmer than I thought here. I took the outside. I don't like taking the outside, but you can do it easily. Gets you through. And that guy disappeared. Okay, so that explains why I thought something was going on behind me. Hit that curb too hard. And I should have just tucked in on the inside. I don't know what I did. I just sent it way too wide. I had more room there. I shouldn't have touched this curb there. And then I had room to tuck in right over on this side there, but I didn't feel safe doing so. Because, well, I mean, I had just a split second to do it. Probably there would have been the move, but to set this corner up, you want to be a little further over. So, anyways, my fault. Then our other incident was lap 10. Should have been lap 10. We were catching this. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were catching this group because they started catching some GT traffic, and this is where he really blocked me hard there. I mean, look at that. I thought he was leaving the door open for me. I started coming down, and then he just shut the door pretty hard. I don't know if he meant to or if he just takes a wide line through there, but it's what it felt like. It's kind of what it looked like there. Chopped my nose off, but continue on. He catches more people. Instead of just tucking behind that LMP2, he's trying to wait for the BMW, which is a bad idea. Okay, here it is. Yeah, that's my fault. I think that's my fault. He was way kind of wide there. I understand he didn't want to let me through, but I still whacked him pretty good. I think that was my fault. Dang. And there I go. There's our car, by the way. And then I think our last incident was lap 21 in the almost last corner. Oh, there's where I put myself off. Wait. Okay, so no, I put myself off afterwards, which means we got to rewind. High-tech sleuthing. Yep, there it was. Okay. So let's take a look through the S's. I'm showing that I am coming up the inside. I'm even with him there. Yeah, that was him, I think. What is he seeing right there? He should have been hearing from his spotter that I was next to him. You know, you can't see mirrors in replay either. So he had to pit after this. I wonder why. I guess because the GTs are so fragile. Oh, well, sorry, Lorenzo. Hate to do it. But crazy race. I ended up changing one tire out of 4 on that last that last pit stop because I forgot to uncheck my tires. Didn't expect to be coming back in for a second splash, but we finished. So let's see what the overall damage was in terms of iRating here. And lost 0.38 safety rating and lost 42 iRating down to 1474. So, maybe I deserve that. Gotta try to run another one of these. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching. We'll give you a better race next time. Until next time, it has been Squeaky Pedal Sim Racing.